Hey, what's up everyone, it's your girl Brain Shanae, and today I want to go over pretty much all the books that I have purchased at Barnes & Nobles, and that is going to be pretty much a book haul. So if you want to know what all the books I purchased throughout the weekend, please stay tuned. And I am back, and also if you are new to my channel, welcome. So like I said before, I'm going to be sharing with you a Barnes & Noble's book haul. I had purchased these books over the weekend, and so I just want to get into it. Pretty much I bought these books on the first day of spring, which literally the weather in Columbus, Ohio is amazing. The sun is shining, you know, the plants are coming alive and stuff like that. So yes, thank you spring. Thank you spring. Tired of winter. Thank you. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the book haul. So this book I have an arc of, but I wanted to get pretty much they had changed the cover of this book, and so I wanted to get pretty much the changed cover of it. And I know I was really sad when they changed the covers on me, but it's okay. And hopefully maybe this will become in a hardcover, but until then, when they changed the cover, they just made it as paperback. That is A River of Royal Blood by Amanda Joy. This book came out in 2019. I had read it and I enjoyed it so much. I will leave that link above as far as my book review for this book. So I'll leave that up above. But yeah, so this is her debut book. It is a duology, and I will read the back for you if you don't know what it is about. And I will say this book is the bomb, so definitely get a hold of this book if you can. And it says, 16-year-old Ava is a princess, born with the magic of blood and marrow, a dark and terrible magic that hasn't been seen for generations. Its last known practitioner was Queen Rhaena, who used her power to massacre thousands, including her own sister, thus beginning the rival heir tradition. Living in Rhaena's long and dark shadow, Ava must now face her older sister Issa on her 17th name day in a battle to the death if she hopes to ascend to the ivory throne. Because in the Queendom of Mire, only the strongest, most ruthless ruler survives. Ava doesn't yet understand her own power, let alone know how to use it. But when an assassin makes an attempt on her life and the fight with her sister looms ever closer, Eva finally turns to a powerful Fae instructor and a mysterious and handsome prince for help in growing her magic into something to fear. Because despite the love she still has for her sister, Ava will have to choose Issa's life or her own. The first installment in a royal fantasy duology, A River of Royal Blood, is an enthralling debut set in a lush, ancient North African-inspired world full of spellbinding romance, magic, and adventure. It even has a blurb right here from the book list. It says, all the trappings of a riveting fantasy novel, inevitable world building, elements of magic, and scintillating glimpses of a powerful backstory. Not to mention a slow burning romance sure to get readers swooning, gripping political intrigue and cinematic action. So yeah, so like I said, they had changed the cover of this book. I have the arc. I'm trying to see if I can give you, yeah, so it's right here, give you an example. So this is the original cover of the book. I really enjoyed the cover a lot better, but they changed it up on us, you guys. They changed it up, which I know a lot of us we can't stand it because we're like, we want our books matching, and I get it. But it's okay. I got the cover. I got this one, so it will go with the hardcover edition that just came out a couple days ago. But yeah, so this is the original cover. This is the arc that I received 2 years ago. So you can see the drastic difference between the two, which I do love. So in this cover, you can see you have Ava right here, and this is her sister Issa. So I feel like having a visual of what they look like is amazing. But then they changed it up on us, which is okay. The cover is still beautiful. It's still vibrant, and I'm assuming this is Ava. From what I can see, it's just weird because in this book her hair is a little bit different as opposed to this cover. But oh well, I'm still glad that I have this copy. So now I have this copy, and I have this one, but it's okay. So yeah, I got the paperback edition since they changed the covers up on me. So I got this, and then of course, since I got that, I had to get the hardcover copy of the second and final book of this duology, and that is Queen of Gilded Horns by Amanda Joy. Now this is following pretty much this book right here. So this is the last book, which I cannot wait to get into, which I'll probably just be reading in May, the very beginning of May. Woo, my TBR is going to be crazy, or the books I want to read in May is going to be crazy, but hopefully I'll get through them. So this is the final book of this duology, and I feel like this is also Ava as well in this cover, and the cover is beautiful. I do love it. And then if I take the dust jacket off, this is what it looks like. So it looks like that with the golden foiled lettering. But let me read the synopsis for this book so we can get a glimpse of what this one is about, because it continues on pretty much when Ava gets comfortable with her magic and she starts to discover something about herself that she didn't know. So it says, at the end of A River of Royal Blood, the battle royale for the ivory throne between Princess Ava and her sister Issa is brought to an abrupt halt when Ava discovers who she really is. Now, she's determined to know why the truth was kept from her. She flees to her father's childhood home in hopes of finding family who can explain all her father didn't get a chance to before he was murdered. She's also on the hunt for her own mentor, Basha, who disappeared when she needed him the most. Though she spared Issa's life for now, Ava still has her eye on the ivory throne and a wish to unite the people of Myre. But she'll need Basha's help to understand her bargaining magic as she decides Issa's fate once and for all. With the queendom on the brink of revolution, Ava, with the handsome Akito and her unremorseful murderous sister in tow, makes the treacherous journey north, looking for allies at the enclosures, little more than prisons for Akito's people, to help in taking a last stand against her mother, who she's sure is already hunting her. Ava's convinced that to finally bring peace to Myre, she and her sister must make peace first. But Issa refuses to give up the fight. In the thrilling conclusion to this royal fantasy duology, Amanda Joy once again weaves a spellbinding and richly told narrative full of romance, magic, and adventure. Woo! So it sounds like this is definitely going to get into the nitty-gritty of things, and a big decision has to be made between pretty much for Ava, if she's gonna pretty much bring lenience to her sister or just end her. But I don't know, but I'm so excited to read this book and figure out what is happening and what's going on. Now also within this book we have a map, which I do love. It gives you a visual of what it looks like of Myre and everything like that. So I do love books that have, like I said, maps, because it gives you a visual of the world. Even if you don't have a map, because you can still make up the world if you want to. But this just gives you a little follow-up of the places that pretty much will be going on an adventure to. So there's Myre, and these are all pretty much the kingdoms and cities pretty much around the city of Myre itself. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. Like I said, May is going to be a crazy month for me. I can already tell, but I'm all for it. This book looks gorgeous and I cannot wait to read it. So I got this book at Barnes & Noble's as well. Next book, I've been wanting to read this forever, and I wanted to read this because I know her next book is coming out this year. A lot of people have given mixed reviews about this book, but I wanted to pretty much have my own opinion about this book and provide my own opinion to you all what my thoughts are. So I had gotten A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow. It says, an enthralling tale of black girl magic and searing social commentary ready to rattle the bones. And that was a blurb by Danielle Clayton. So yeah, this book came out last year. I didn't get my hold on the, I didn't get the book because of the mixed reviews, but I'm like, okay, I cannot be stirred from others' reviews. I need to pick up, get my own opinion about this book as I'm reading it, because I might and really, really enjoy it. So this is the cover. I do love it. It is beautiful. You got mermaids going on, black girl magic, all that great, good stuff. So yeah, so we have this book, and if you take the dust jacket off, it is yellow with blue foiling lettering right there. And so let me go ahead and read the synopsis and get more information about this book in general. So it says, A Song Below Water is the story for today's readers, a captivating modern fantasy about black mermaids, friendship, and self-discovery set against the challenges of today's racism and sexism. All right. So it says, in a society determined to keep her under lock and key, Tavia must hide her siren powers. Meanwhile, Effie is fighting her own family struggles as she is pitted against literal demons from her past. Together, these best friends must navigate the perils of high school's junior year. But everything changes in the aftermath of a siren murder trial that rocks the nation, when Tavia accidentally lets out her magical voice at the worst possible moment. Soon, nothing in Portland, Oregon seems safe. To save themselves from drowning, Tavia and Effie's unbreakable sisterhood must prove to be the strongest magic of all. Ooh, so this actually sounds really good. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. Like I said, there was a lot of mixed reviews about this book. But like I said, I want to get my own opinion about it. So definitely looking forward to reading this in May. So yeah, so I got this book. And last but not least, I have been seeing this all over BookTube, all over Bookstagram, and I wanted to read it as well for myself, because I felt like this would be a good book for me to read, and everything like that. And they have this sticker on there, or maybe it's not a sticker, it's just on the cover, but that is Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Bully. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. It says, keep the secret, live the lie, earn your truth. And just look at this cover. These covers are vibrant, they're beautiful, and I just love this so much. And then as you take the dust jacket off, it's just black with red foiling, which is still beautiful. So let me read this synopsis as well, because I really want to know what this is about. I really just picked it up because I've seen it, like I said, on BookTube and Bookstagram, and I'm like, this cover is beautiful, so I can't resist, and so I wanted to get it. So it says, let's see, 18-year-old Adonis Fortain has never quite fit in, both in her hometown and on the nearby Ojibwe reservation. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I'm so sorry if I didn't. She dreams of a fresh start at college, but when family tragedy strikes, Adonis puts her future on hold to look after her fragile mother. The only bright spot is meeting Jamie, the charming new recruit on her brother Levi's hockey team. Yet, even as Adonis falls for Jamie, she senses the dashing hockey star is hiding something. Everything comes to light when Adonis witnesses a shocking murder, thrusting her into an FBI investigation of a lethal new drug. Reluctantly, Adonis agrees to go undercover, drawing on knowledge of chemistry and Ojibwe traditional medicine to track down the source. But when the search for truth is more complicated than Adonis imagined, exposing secrets and old scars. At the same time, she grows concerned with an investigation that seems more focused on punishing the offenders than protecting the victims. Now, as the deceptions and deaths keep growing, Adonis must learn what it means to be a strong Anishinaabe, Kawe, or Ojibwe woman. I hope I'm pronouncing this. I'm so sorry if I'm not, because I really want to pronounce it right. It says, and how far she'll go for her community, even if it tears apart the only world she's ever known. Firekeeper's Daughter is an electrifying thriller layered with a rich exploration of the modern Native experience, a reckoning of current and historical injustices, and a powerful celebration of community. Ooh, so this sounds really good. It definitely, I'm looking all for this, like, especially when it talks about the Native experience, and what they go through, all the historical injustices, which there is a lot of historical injustices that still need to be resolved to this day, and it's 2020, it's the year of 2021. So yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. I don't know, like, this book, it just sounds really good. And even on the back it says, prayers begin with offering Sama and sharing my spirit name, clan, and where I am from. I always add an extra name to make sure creator knows who I am, a name that connects me to my father, because I began as a secret and then a scandal. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. Yeah, it's definitely going to be something that I need to read for sure. I need to read it right away. But that is it, you guys. So I have gotten a total like 4 books, I believe, from Barnes & Noble. I know that's not like a lot, but I mean, these are still some phenomenal books. So yeah, these are all the books that I had acquired at Barnes & Noble. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this book haul that I've done for you today. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much for watching, you guys, and please enjoy the weather, and also stay healthy and stay safe. See ya!